Hello everyone, this is Saber King, back with another Death Battle review. Today's is one I'm very excited to talk about. That is Genos from One Punch Man versus War Machine from the Marvel Comics. This is a matchup I did not expect to see happen, but I'm very glad we got it considering the alternative matchups for Genos. This will not have as many visual aids as the last two reviews I've done, and it won't be quite as long. So with that all being said, we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. The voice acting in this was very good. Both actors did a solid job on these performances. They had excellent line delivery, some comedic timing here and there, and just overall, I was really convinced on their portrayals. So really, nothing much else to say other than great job, you guys. You killed it. I loved you. And overall, a big round of applause must go to Marissa, the voice director from SoundCloud. She continues to just kill it with this voice direction. The soundtrack is something I'm a little bit in the middle of. On the one hand, it definitely sounded so much better than Sirens of Combat, and it had some great heavy rock, some great guitar riffs, and it definitely sounded like it could be in a One Punch Man episode. On the other hand, unfortunately, it didn't have any lyrics to make it even more memorable or stand out that much. It's not wallpaper background music by any means, but it's not What's Up Danger or Turtle Power. I'm not calling it by its original name. So there is that. But if I had to say anything, it is that I enjoyed the track. It was fine for what it had to be, but I'm really hoping that we get some good quality kick-ass lyrics to another soundtrack very soon. The animation. I had some serious questions on how Rooster Teeth were going to handle this animation, seeing it as they had never done a 2D anime fight before. And my god, Jordan and his team absolutely knocked it out of the park. Is it better looking than, say, Mario vs. Sonic? A little bit, yes. But I would still favor Jack vs. Afro because it just had better choreography and, in my opinion, it was more visually interesting. But that is not to take away from the hard work that these animators put into here, because we got tons of explosion, tons of rockets, guns, flying, and of course we got some traditional anime cliches, like a beam struggle and overall some anime dialogue, if you will. So, overall, I was very surprised on how well this worked. But what will shock you even more is that this episode not only integrated 2D hand-drawn animation, but also 3D backgrounds, as Jordan did use Unreal Engine for the backgrounds, which is why it doesn't look like it's been hand-drawn. So that alone pushes this episode up even further in terms of how uniquely just stylized it looks. I really am having trouble saying what you guys have already said, or what I've either said about previous hand-drawn episodes in the past. Now, overall, what did I think about this episode in terms of, well, critiques? Sadly, there were no critiques to be found with this episode. Once again, like Leo vs. Jason, everything was pretty cut and dry. It all was very well done, well researched, and just a great time overall. So yes, no complaints here. Although, I must address the elephant in the room real quickly. I did initially go for Genos on Lads Discuss Death Battle, and I even defended him, trying to give some hope. However, I have not read any present-day Marvel comics, so the abilities that War Machine's armor has now, yeah, unfortunately, I had to abandon poor Genos. The good news is, my streak continues, 4-0. The bad news is, poor Genos just couldn't get a win. Poor guy. Oh well. Overall, this episode gets a solid B+. It is hands down up there with Leo versus Jason and Miles versus Static. So you're probably looking somewhat so far at my top 3 favorite episodes of this season. Now, the next time, oh boy, I need to watch Akame la Kill, but I'm rooting for you, Gray. Why do I get the feeling he may not take it? Well, guys, that's all I can say for now. So until then, I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video review, then please hit the like button. You want to stick around, see what I've got to offer in the future? Well, then hit that subscribe button. Also, click that little bell icon to be notified when a new video drops. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this fight. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Did you unanimously go for War Machine? Or was there some part of you that wanted Genos to win? Whatever, comment down below. Keep it civil.